And your other comment is rank each unit on the team. In what way? I mean, you know, you want to go offense, defense. That's easy. You start defensively, the defensive line. If you want to get into the particulars, you go defensive end, defensive tackle. But we just go defensive line. That's number one in terms of the unit on that side of the football. Then obviously the linebackers are number two, and then you know the secondary would be number three. Now, if you want to get into the particulars, D ends would be number one. The defensive tackles would be number two. I'd say that your outside backers would be three. I think your safeties would be four, even though I really say that loosely. I'm just safety would be four. Then inside backer would probably be five. But if you go depth, see, nobody at inside backer is as good as Landon Collins, which is why I think I put safety over inside backer. But if you take the totality of inside backer, if Reuben Foster's healthy, if Sean Deion Hamilton is a guy that they like at inside backer, if Cole Holcomb, I don't know where everyone's going to play right now. It's hard to say. Kevin Pierre-Louis, what do they think about him? Is KPL an outside backer? Is he inside backer? But you could easily say that that's four and safety is five. Either way, to me, those two are 4 or 5, wherever you slot them. Then you get to corners as number 6. They're bringing up the rear in the secondary. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's the one position that scares me half to death on the defensive side of the football. Then you get to the offensive side of the football. I think your best position, if we're just going in generalities, you'd go running backs 1. You'd then go to the receiver position 2, I guess. I mean, and I think that speaks to the question marks that we have at all the other positions, because receiver isn't that strong. It's just Terry McLaurin right now and Steven Sims. If you're talking about guys, and really, those are both second-year guys, you know. And in the case of Steven Sims, we're projecting with him. He didn't put up monster numbers last year. We just saw the promise at the end of the season, and we feel like that projects to a guy that could put up big numbers in 2020. So, you know, the fact that receiver could end up number 2 on this list speaks volumes as to the lack of confidence in some of the other positions. Offensive line, I mean, hell, the whole left side is a question mark. So how could you put that any higher than number 3, I would say, on this list? Dwayne is an unknown commodity. I'd put him at number 4 right now. In the quarterback position as a whole at number 4. I think then you could easily look at the tight end position would be number 5. I think we've hit all positions: offensive line, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. So tight ends would be obviously number 5. If tight ends could be 10, they'd be 10. You know, so you know, offense is a little tricky because Dwayne could easily be a stud and he'd be number 1. Or the offensive line, we might have both left tackle and left guard starter, and all of a sudden this offensive line is legit, and that could easily catapult the offensive line to number 1. You know, the running backs could be a huge disappointment. Guys could get hurt again. We'd be relying on a 34-year-old running back. We don't know what you're getting out of J.D. McKissick and yada, yada, yada. So you see how this goes. But right now, roughly, that's how I would rank the positions on this team. Thank you for the super chat, Jason Fios.
Louie T Network.